been watching and listening to the new Hornby Intercity Swallow Livery HST with TTS sound. Hornby have done quite a good job on this. The sound of the Valletta engine, the high-pitched sound, comes over quite well, and as you raise and lower the power setting on the controller, you get the increase in the pitch of the engine before you get the difference in the speed of the loco, which is that's quite well done. Of course, I'm running it at the moment with blue and grey coaches, but Hornby are intending to release matching coaches, but they haven't come out yet. But you used to see this quite regularly on HST services, mixed sets, power cars of one livery and coaches of a different livery. The power car on this is not named, but the unmotorised power car at the other end is Golowan Festival, and those not familiar with Cornish folk festivals, this is one of very many. Music and other arts. An unusual name, but Hornby have put a sound chip in both the motorised and non-motorised cars. I'll start it up. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it's like a stereo effect. They've also put a horn sound and then a different horn sound that they consider to be a prototype horn sound. So this is the standard horn sound. And this is the prototype horn sound. Which is quite a strange sound. Well, I'll leave you to decide what it sounds like. But it is quite impressive when the two motor cars come past. You hear the sound of the Valletta engine initially, and then the coach is running past, and then the second car, the sound of the Valletta engine, then winding up. It's that high-pitched whistle. Hornby are getting better and better at the accuracy and the application quality of these liveries. I thought I'd run you through some of the sound functions on the new HST. You've heard a few of the sounds already, but there's quite a long list of different things it's capable of. One of the options on startup is a cold start. Don't think you want to do that too often, sounds a bit painful. There's different versions of the horn. Brake squeal, notch up and notch down, and return to idle on the engine speed. And an option called thrash. I haven't tried that yet. There's the compressor. I think you've heard the cab door slam. there's a fan sound. There's a horn sound, as if the locomotive is passing at speed. And then there's a horn sound which is described as fancy. Quite fancy, I suppose. There's primer. There's a slow flange squeal. There's driver's safety device in the cab. And there's the two prototype horn sounds. The sound of windscreen wipers. I've not come across that one before. AWS test. Fire bell test. And the gas whistle. Guard to driver buzzer in the cab. And there's a spare auxiliary sound which I have as yet to tackle. But it's quite a selection of sounds there. Another impressive feature of this model is the subtle lighting effect in the cab. You can see it reflecting on the windscreen wiper. You can even have windscreen wiper sounds, but no moving windscreen wiper at this stage. In summary, bearing in mind the price, the features, the sound, the performance and the finish, which is excellent, you'd have to say this model is a 10 out of 10 from Hornby. Very good effort. Welcome back to Western Glory. You've just been watching and listening to the new HST in Swallow Intercity livery from Hornby. Just came out a couple of days ago. It's got TTS sound and doesn't make a bad job of the old Valletta engine, which used to be quite a high-pitched whistle, and the model does that. I think it probably could become a bit irritating after a while, but it's done quite a good job, I think. Particularly when it moves away from the station, where it picks up power and the pitch of the engine going up before it even moves off, and then perhaps winding down a bit up the platform, and then winding up again as you turn the controller. The main difference that you'll notice from previous months is that there's now some back scenes going up, and it's added quite a bit to the layout. It doesn't just finish at the edge of the baseboard now, and over here I've started to model sonin cutting, and it's coming together slowly. And we've got, in strange juxtaposition, we've got Bath Road Bridge here, and nice row of terraced houses, courtesy of ID back scenes. And it's been great to have all this room now to bring out the locomotives and put them on on the track. And this is what I've been working on most recently, is the Bath Road shed, the main shed at Bath Road. I've been working from old pictures and the Ordnance Survey map again. This one looks like it's been taken in the early 80s, I would think, late 70s. No westerns around. But, on shed at the moment we've got there's a warship and a peak in the background, a western, and there's a Lima HST power car peeping out, and Cookham Manor, I believe. So that's coming together quite nicely. Some of you who've been modelling for quite some time, like myself, might recognise the walls of the shed. Hornby 00 used to do a canopy, a station canopy, quite a large one, and the walls of the shed here are made from the walls of the old station canopy. So it's quite a few years old. It's come in really handy, and I've been using some of the Pico train shed walls in other parts of the shed. So Bath Road is coming together. Obviously I'll need to put down some artificial cement. Got the inspection pits in, but yeah, could do with obviously a bit of work in the front of the shed there, and I haven't started on the servicing shed yet. I haven't started on canopy of Bristol Temple Media either. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet over the next few weeks and perhaps make a start on that. Back scene here again really adds to the feeling of space on the layout. And over here at Sydney Gardens, the semi-detached houses in the background. Quite realistic really, it's exactly like the Sydney Gardens setting, and it's come together really well here.